Hi, and welcome to video 5 of Tidy Text Mining, covering the material. This will start the material in Chapter 2 of Silge and Robinson's book, Tidy Text Mining, which is available online. To start with, we are going to library in our packages that we're going to need. So we'll just do that real quick. And in this section, this section of videos will be applying sentiment as it changes throughout the text. So we'll be analyzing that and graphing word clouds as well. So we're going to start with sentiment analysis, and we're going to start with a naive approach to sentiment analysis, which means we're going to just look at the sentiment of a word and add them up. So we're not going to do things like take into account the words like not and never, always, very, so forth, that would qualify a word or maybe even negate it. So just to be aware, we're going with a very naive approach and realize that that's not where we want to end up eventually, but that's what we're going to look at for right now. So let's look at, there are different sentiment that are available. So if I look at the built-in sentiments that are available, I can find this by word, and if I arrange it by the word, we can also look at different sentiment dictionaries or lexicons that are available for us. So for instance, we could get the sentiments from the lexicon AFIN. Now these give us not just positive or negative, but give us values associated with the different words. So although abandon is a negative word, as is abhor, we see that abhor is given a stronger negative value than abandon is in the AFIN lexicon. If we look at the Bing lexicon, we see those are just positive and negatives. And if we look at NRC, NRC gives us sentiments, not just a plus or a minus, but different emotions, if you will, that are associated with each word. So the word abandon is both a negative and is associated with fear or sadness. So each word, you'll see there are many more rows in the NRC lexicon because of this, because words are usually given both a positive or negative as well as at least one emotion. We'll go back to the familiar way of tidying up text that we found in the last sections, where we're going to look at the Austin books, group it by the book, add line numbers and chapter numbers, and then ungroup it. And then we will unnest our tokens, and we're going to call word as our title when we do that, our variable. Because now if we look at tidy books, you see it has word, but if you recall up here in the lexicons, they all have word, which is associated with the sentiments. So now we are going to we're going to look and find all of the fear words. So now I am going to get the sentiments from NRC, and I'm going to filter the ones that are associated with fear. So now I have, these are the ones that are in NRC fear. And now I can look through, let's just look through maybe the book Emma. We will interjoin. So that means we will take the words that are in both lists and then count them by word. So we will pick out all the words that are associated with fear in the book Emma and count those. And here we get what we have. So the word doubt is associated with fear, and it's 98 times appears in the book Emma. This is the end of video 1. In video 2, we're going to look at plotting a sentiment as it changes throughout a book.